All right, well, a big fight in New York. No, nothing new to you, but I mean, is it still exciting to be here at Madison Square Garden and on this huge stage?
Oh, of course. Always coming back to New York City and performing for these guys it's always a pleasure. I consider myself, New York to be a home away from home, spending a lot of time in Long Island. I was here in New York City pretty much all summer long, so it's awesome to be back here at Madison Square Garden.
Let's talk about stylistically the fight first of all. Seems on paper could be a lot of fun. At the same time, he counter-strikes sometimes, so he kind of sits back a little bit. So what do you expect? I mean, is this going to be one of those fight of the night, real fun, fan-friendly fights, or is this going to be more of that technical affair?
Definitely, I think, the way George is, they call him game bred for a reason. He's always game when he walks out there, he steps out in the octagon, he comes forward. He's ready. I believe he's going to be ready to throw down, and so am I. So ready to put on a show for the fans here in New York City, kind of like I did last time. So I'm training as hard as I can for this fight and ready to put on a show, man.
Let's talk about what it means in the division now. I mean, it's a big fight, there's no question about it, but there's a couple names at the top, and of course you've had your chance at the title. So how are you looking at this? I mean, are you viewing this as a #1 contender type fight, or are you it's just to keep me there? I mean, what are you looking at the stakes of this fight?
I'm not giving up on the title, so I'm looking at this. If I go out there with a good win over Jorge Masvidal, it's going to keep me in that running. I know Dana White said the winner of Robbie Lawler and RDA will get the next shot, but sometimes that doesn't happen. What he says doesn't really come to fruition. So my goal is to go out there and put on a show, and I'm not giving up on that title. So hopefully that's in the near future again.
Well, Colby Covington says that doesn't matter either. He says he's the guy that's #1. What'd you think about his performance last week and his antics outside of it?
Man, I thought it was a good performance by him. He defended the takedown very well. Did I think that it was 100% Demian Maia? No, I don't think that was the Demian Maia we're used to seeing. But even that said, he did put on a good performance, and he's putting on a show, man. He's making people talk. So hats off to the guy. Overall,
there's three title fights on the line, of course. So it's a big card. But I think a lot of people are saying this is kind of that fan-friendly, could be the show stealer. Are you feeling like it's going to be that kind of a fight?
Oh, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of fans out there talking more about our fight than they are actually the 3 title shot fight. So that's what it kind of inspired me to actually really go out there and put on a show for them this Saturday.